Thanks for tuning into our seller interview series. Up today, we've got an e-commerce business in the eCigarettes vapes niche. The site makes right around $22,000 per month in net profit. The listing number on this one is 40401. Now, we do these interviews to give potential buyers more information about both the seller and the sites they're looking to purchase. We hope these insights are helpful for you in making a buying decision. We've got the seller with us today to go through the business and cover everything from niche selection to traffic and monetization. Thanks for coming on, Okan. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, man, let's do a quick rundown of the business. The website was built in March of 2013. You've been through a couple of different platform changes, but that's when it was originally built. The monthly revenue on this one is $84,729 a month. That's a 6-month average. We've got expenses at $62,641 a month, and the net profit is $22,088 a month. And again, that's a 6-month average. You get around 200,000 to 300,000 page views on the site per month. You did use a PBN, but it also has some additional diversified link building, and the platform today stands on a Magento platform. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
All right, man. So if you could, tell us a little bit about your background in kind of building and running websites and online businesses. How did you get into all of this?
Actually, it's my second business venture. The first one, I just set up my technology company in 2011, and I was focusing on the content management and customer relation management systems. And it didn't go well, actually, that business. After that, I was working as a software engineer at Toshiba, United States. And in 2013, I figured out there's the unique opportunities. Then I wanted to use my platform to sell electronic cigarette online. And that is how I started. That's actually, it was just the idea, and I just wanted to use my technology because that technology currently being used for the largest steakhouse, Maestro Steakhouse, and still they use that platform. And I just wanted to use that platform to offer electronic cigarette and the vaporizers to my customers. It was just the idea.
Great. So you originally built this business on your own platform. You ended up switching it over in 2014 to Magento. That was the way you wanted to roll it out. Tell me, why did you choose like the vaping niche or the e-cigarette niche? Why did you get into this at all?
Actually, that's still a growing opportunity, and this is very interesting because I'm not vapor. I don't vape, but in this business, of course, I started vaping a little bit to try to understand the market. But it's a big opportunity and still growing. And I just think that it's a perfect time to start this business, and I think it was the right decision. And still growing, still there is a lot of opportunities. And the platform I built is not only focusing on the vaping, but also focusing on the new technologies. For example, new way of vaping tobacco, new way of vaping hookah, the new way of vaping shisha, and I wanted to combine all of them into one platform. It just makes this platform very unique.
Okay, so you got into this. You're not even a user yourself, but you saw opportunity in the industry. You saw it was a growing industry and said, look, I want to be a part of this. I think I can build out a platform that's going to do really well for e-commerce. And that's kind of why you got into it. Let me ask you, why are you selling the site right now? Why not keep it and hold it for the next couple of years?
Actually, it was part of my strategy because in 2014, when the platform growing, I started my own vaporizer line because I'm an engineer. At the same time, I have computer science, a master's degree, and also I have an MBA. Then I'm pretty much interested in the building the product, like object design manufacturing. And in 2014, I started another baby company. It's still growing. I just build in my own vaporizer products. And right now that brand really getting very successful. And I am using the other platform. This is the other online channel to offer my own vaporizer products. At the same time, I also offer them on the other, like the real platform. Is that right now that there is 2 different platforms, and I would like to focus on more manufacturing. I would like to focus on more design, and I would like to manufacture more products and to offer them the market as quick as possible.
Okay, so your idea is you're more focused on actually building and creating the products, the vapes themselves, rather than the e-commerce company. So this e-commerce company you're happy to sell off because most of your time and efforts are focused on the manufacturing and building out of your branded vapes. Is that, let me ask you, with the cash from the sales, that kind of your plan for the cash is to build out your vape manufacturing company?
I would like to reinvest the vape business. I would like to come up with new products. I have so many design engineering ideas, but all of them requires a lot of capital. Then right now, my catalog line only has 3 products, but as quick as possible, I would like to design 3 more products. They are all engineered by me. They are just waiting for me to have capital to invest them.
So here's one of my concerns as a buyer, right? Like if I end up buying this business from you, I want to make sure that you're not going to compete with me directly. So of course, you're still going to continue to manufacture vapes, but I want to make sure that you don't create a vape e-commerce store. Is that something you'd be willing to agree to?
The idea is actually the platform I am selling offers around 30 brands. One of the brands on this platform is my own brand. Actually, it's a unique opportunity for the buyer to have this platform because if we talk about the competition, my unique brand just makes the platform is very unique and more profitable because if you and check the top selling products, all of them is my unique products and they are all available on that platform.
What percentage of sales come from your vape manufacturing company? What percentage of the sales to the business?
I can say minimum 20-25%.
Okay, 20-25% are coming from the vapes that you create yourself. Okay, great. So if someone's buying the site, there is a chance that you're going to be competing with them after purchase, right? Because you plan to remain in the vape industry. You'll be one of multiple suppliers that they can use. Of course, they can use your vape company, but they can also get suppliers from other companies as well, right?
Actually, we can think a little bit different. We can just think that whoever buy that platform will be my exclusive wholesale partner because of course, there are so many different brands to choose to offer the customers, but at the same time, the new buyer can stay as an exclusive wholesale partner with me to offer my products to market as a retailer or as a wholesale. I think this will just bring the great opportunity to new buyer instead of being a competitor. Okay. Because eventually I am a manufacturer. Yep. I manufacture the product. I will have many wholesale partners, but I would like to keep whoever buy a platform as an exclusive wholesale partner. Like that will be like a price advantage at the same time, the volume advantage at the same time, a lot of advantages because still the platform, one of the main online platform to sell my own products. Okay. Then it will remain like that.
Let's talk a little bit about the history of the business. Now, you built this business in 2013. Did it start making money right away, or did it take a few months to kind of get going? How did that work?
Actually, it was a very painful process because there are so many restrictions on the tobacco industries on the eBay or Amazon. And when I create my own platform, I was looking for the strategies, different strategies. How can I catch the customers? What kind of marketing strategies I will work on it? Should I work on the affiliate networking, or should I work on the social media, or should I create my own unique plugins or email marketing? There is a lot of interesting concept I worked on it. Then I changed my platform to Magenta platform because we have so many marketing plugins already installed on our Magenta platform, and we stopped selling on Amazon and eBay because of the restriction of the Amazon, eBay. They do not let you to sell any tobacco-related product like medicine, same thing. Then I strongly focus on the Magenta platform with a bunch of marketing tools. Then after that, we try to understand which way of marketing will really work on these industries, focus on the affiliate networking. I can say that right now the most talented and influencer affiliate guys for electronic cigarettes industries work for us right now.
Okay, so let's break this down a little bit for our listeners to understand. So you started off in this industry and you were selling vapes on eBay and Amazon, and you were having great traction, some success there, and you were getting lots of sales. What happened is the market changed and eBay and Amazon changed their rules about allowing people to sell e-cigarettes, vapes, or any tobacco-related products. So you said, oh, okay, back to the drawing board. Let me build out my own platform so I can sell through my own e-commerce store. And so you started looking around for ways to drive traffic. Most of the traffic that you got to the site is coming, or most of the sales is coming through affiliates today. Is that correct?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about, like, what do you think just works with this site? Was this the first time you'd done affiliate marketing and signed up affiliates before?
This is my first affiliate networking experience, actually.
Okay, great. And the affiliates, it sounds like you were looking for ways to drive traffic and sales, and affiliates worked out the best. Did you try anything else? Did you ever do paid traffic or social traffic? Did you try anything that didn't work?
No, we have been using them. The website actively use that, but I can say 80%. Maybe 80 is too much, but 70% of the traffic is coming from the affiliate networking. But we use social media. Our brand online around 7,000 followers on Facebook,
Yep.
and for 5,000 followers on Instagram. We have a lot of social exposure as well. And at the same time, we use product reviews, and we let the customers to review product, and we share them on the social media. And that that also bring us the traffic and bring us the sales. But the main concern, I can say, that affiliate networking, yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So based on kind of just to get a breakdown on your traffic and your sales, probably 70-ish% of the traffic and sales comes from the affiliate network and their referrals, basically. And then you do have a bit of a social media following on Facebook and potentially Twitter as well. I actually looked up your brand a little bit and saw some mentions in forums and communities. I saw that you've got a little bit of a following on Facebook, so that kind of makes sense. Do you do any paid traffic right now in terms of like AdWords or paid Facebook, anything like that?
No, we don't do any paid traffic, no.
Okay, so no paid traffic to the site. If I look at the earnings history and I look across the board, I see that earnings back in January 2015, they were down in February, up in March, down again in April, and they kind of climbed up through August, but they've gone down since then. So they're lower in October, November. What's the reasoning for that? Why have earnings gone down like later in 2015?
And because of Web Dynamics, the brand, my own manufacturing brand, we stopped one of our main product because we have been developing the new one. Then when we release the new one, the traffic will go back to same thing. Because again, the best selling product on the website is my own vaporizer product. And that vaporizer product, we stop that line to improve and to launch the new version of that. And I have been working on that vaporizer actually almost 9 months. We are almost done. We are adjusting these minor features. And when we release that product, the sales will easily catch up. Actually, we'll exceed that part. Okay. I think I'm still expecting the 80,000, 90,000 sales a month for sure.
Okay, so you've backed off of the e-commerce business to really focus on the manufacturing business. When you removed your own product from the store, obviously sales took a hit. You're saying that you're going to re-release that and then sales should bounce back up. Is that right?
Yeah. But actually, at the same time, I can say that we have been working on the most advanced vaporizer product. And I will bring 2 new terminology to vape business with this new product. And that new product also will be exposed in Las Vegas Tobacco Expo. And we have been working on that product so much because that is huge business.
Awesome. Okay. How many SKUs are currently listed and for sale on the site? How many different SKUs do you have?
I believe around 500 for sure.
Okay. And then
I'm not sure exactly, but I can say.
Okay, around 500. And how many different manufacturers, how many different suppliers do you currently use?
I can say around 30.
Okay, about 30 suppliers. And for the e-commerce store, where do you store the goods? So, when you have them shipped from suppliers, where are the goods held until they're shipped out to customers?
I owned a retail store in, I think, 6 months ago. It is in Los Angeles, and I like save all the products over there, and I have an employee over there to ship the products, and we deal with the shipping by ourselves. Yes.
Great. Okay. So basically the supplies come in, they come into your retail store in Los Angeles, and you have an employee there who can ship to the e-commerce customers right now. So any new buyer for the e-commerce side of this business will need to have a warehouse, and they'll need to have shipping set up so they can ship the products to the customers. Let me ask you, are you planning to include the retail business in the sale as well, or do you plan to keep the retail business yourself?
I think retail business just help the new buyer, everything well organized and can be easily relocated. And for me, it doesn't really matter. I can keep the retail store, or I can transfer to retail store as well, because I just got this retail store 5-6 months ago. It's in LA, Los Angeles, and anyone willing to buy together, I can just add that one to the top of the deal. That's fine.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the opportunities. Let's say that you were going to keep this e-commerce business and continue to grow it out for the next couple of years. What would you do to grow the business over the next few years?
I will definitely focus on this industry, because I think this industry, this herbal side just started. And I try to look for the new markets in Canada, Australia. Like, for example, our platform right now, we're able to ship the product to Canada, Australia, and also England, Europe. And they just started. The opportunity big. At the same time, the herbal part, the herbal vaporizer part opportunity is huge.
Yeah.
It didn't even start in the United States yet. And I would love to invest more in this business, especially design new herbal vaporizer product. This is my main concern. The platform right now is one of the main platform. I offer my own brand to customers, and this is the most successful brand actually on the platform. That is the deal, and I would love to continue in this business at least 3-4 more years, because I think this opportunity will grow, and it just started right now.
All right. So what do you think are the biggest risks for potential buyers? So if someone's looking to buy this e-commerce business from you, I see some of the concerns I'd have if I were buying. First off, I'd want to make sure that I have warehousing and shipping taken care of. So I either have to set that up, or I have to work with you to get that set up. That would be a concern of mine. I'd also worry about competition. I wouldn't want you to offer better deals to my competitors on the supply side, especially for something that's 25% of the sales. What do you think are the risks for a potential buyer here?
I can say the risk actually, it's like the current business right now, the platform is the one of the largest mega store of United States. I can say we are at the top 5.
Let me ask you about
the competition is all.
You mentioned the platform a few times.
Yes.
You're just talking about Magento, right?
I am talking about our online store platform.
Yes.
My online store.
Okay. So the e-commerce business yourself, this e-commerce business in particular.
Yeah.
By platform, do you mean like the custom build you have for the site?
No, it's on the Magento right now.
Okay. All right. So in terms of risks, I know you think the risks are low, but like, what do you think are, of those low risks, which one do you think is the most concerning?
The idea, again, like when we start our own brand, that's the number one actually great strategy to eliminate the risk. Because again, if none of my competitors capable of selling our own brand, we don't let them to sell that brand. Actually, that's a great income for us. There's a stable, great income. And also, we have been working the most famous influencer on this market. And this link building strategy, I can say, affiliate networking, we have over 1,000 or more than 1,000 very successful healthy links. Mm-hmm. These are product review videos. These are not link building. This is very successful product review videos. Yep. And I can say that for this business, whoever want to buy the product, they would love to watch the product. They would like to understand the product. And that's the thing. And we have a very a successful team, I can say. But the risk point of view, the competition is always there. I can say, but at the same time, for the brands we offer and also the products, we started really early to this business, and right now we are one of the largest inventory, and we have 45% return rate. I can say we have 45% return customers, and they would love to purchase on our platform. And this is like a very great business because every single month they need to buy coils, or they need to buy juice, or they need to buy another product, and they choose us. And I can say that 40 or 45% return customers we have.
Okay, so basically, in terms of risk, you say competition in this industry is fierce, it's aggressively competitive. But you're saying that, with this business in particular, you have return customers of 40 to 45%, which makes sense because this is a business where they have to come back for juice, right? They have to come back for extras. So it's not just a one-time sale. There are recurring customers, I think, which is kind of interesting. And the fact that you've got a strong brand presence. I mean, I've looked you guys up. There are people mentioning you online and in forums. And one of the interesting things about this industry is that people are kind of fans. Like, it is almost like a hobbyist industry where they're very into their vapes. They're very into the products and talking about the products online. So I know you've done some social media, but I think someone that's particularly good at social media could probably do even better than you have from what I've seen with the site. So I think that's an opportunity for the buyer to take advantage of. Tell me a little bit about your work. Like, what do you do in the business, you personally, on a daily basis?
Actually, I like Magento platform. I'm kind of fan of that platform. I like to work with the new marketing plugins like daily deals or product FAQs. I like to make sure we use all kind of new marketing plugins, such as, again, daily deals, product FAQs, product questions, or third-party marketing tools like a Springbot or any other, like gift card plugins, affiliate plugins, supplier plugins. And there are so many opportunities in this industry. I look for the new technologies to install that plugins to platform. That's my actually main job. I like to keep our platform technology and attract the customers. And that's the number one secret key of our success, because I can say this platform we have been developed. This is one of the most advanced marketing platform I can say, because of the plugins and the platform capabilities. And other than that, I like to the other jobs are already automated. Like suppliers always contact us about the new products. And if there is new products, we always like to get the new products as quick as possible.
So you're the one that messes with the site and the platform. You're the one that works on that regularly, works on the plugins and looking for ways to improve the customer experience and the site itself. You're also shopping new suppliers and looking for new products and that kind of thing. It's something you do on a regular basis. You're processing orders and email tasks, and then you're managing kind of the social media aspect of it as well. And then your retail employee normally handles the orders, which may take 1 to 2 hours per day for shipping out the new orders. Is a pretty straightforward process. The new buyer, whoever buys this, if they're going to be taking over the retail store, great. If not, they're going to need to have an alternative worked out for that in terms of warehousing and shipping. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's just like a one employee job, processing the orders. Usually takes 1 to 2 hours. That's the actually everyday task. Other than that, customer service can be like, I have one employee that he takes care of all the shipping. At the same time, he answered all the customer emails. That's it. Actually, daily tasks are extremely easy, and there is not much job to do.
All right. So one of the questions I have for you as a potential buyer is, I want to know for sure, I want to be confident that you are only going to the wholesale side. So I would want to make sure you'd be willing to commit or agree to a non-compete agreement. So basically for the next 2 to 3 years, would you sign a non-compete stating that you will not get into retail, you will only do wholesale manufacturing side of the vape industry?
Actually, for the brands, everything on the website, I am not willing to be in that industry. I just want to be the retailer and the wholesaler of my own brand and my own manufactured product.
So you want to retail, but only your own brand and product. You won't do any e-commerce, or you won't compete with any other brands or products, right?
No, I will not compete. At the same time, my brand products on the online store, there is a lot of links and there is a lot of reviews by the different influencers in this industries will remain. At the same time, I would like to keep the new buyer as an exclusive wholesale partner to continue offering my own products on this online store because it's a mainstream income. At the same time, less competition, and also profit is higher than all the other products.
Okay.
Since it is my own brand.
Just to be clear, you'd like to keep the buyer, you'd like to have them continue to offer your product on the site. Now, that's not a requirement for them. Would you want that to be a contractual agreement that they have to continue to offer? And you said exclusive, but do you really mean that? Would you not sell anywhere else? Would you only sell through this site, or would you want to not have exclusivity? Would you like to be able to sell elsewhere?
My exclusive means the wholesale price advantage.
Okay.
I would love to offer my own products cheaper than all the other wholesale retailers, because I have right now wholesale customers from Michigan, from Missouri, from New York for my own brand. I would like to keep this online platform is special, and the price will be a price advantage. I can say 20% cheaper than all the other wholesale partners.
Great. Okay. And then that can be worked out in the contract and as part of the deal.
Yeah, of course.
The business.
Of course, sure.
Okay, great. All right. So one of the questions I'd have too is there are many moving parts to this. So it is an e-commerce business. There is inventory. We're going to need new buyers are going to need to have, a warehouse. They're going to need to have shipping and taken care of for them. And then there is going to be, there are the affiliates, which drives most of the sales. How much support are you willing to offer a buyer in terms of, someone buying the site and taking it over? How much support are you offering them?
I can offer the 1 month support to make sure everything set it up, everything works properly. I think 1 month would be enough, more than enough, but I give the support as much as I can. I think 1 month would be ideal, yeah.
Okay, if the new buyer is willing to fly out to Los Angeles to meet you and to look at this retail store, is that something you'd be willing to do?
Of course. Anytime, welcome to our retail store and welcome to see our business overloads and how we work. At the same time, I would love to introduce my own product line to new buyer. Again, this is a big business. Then I think there is a lot of opportunities for the new buyer. If new buyer has a wholesale experience, that will be a big plus for the new buyer, because the new buyer with the wholesale experience can increase the profit and can increase the revenue to double, triple as quick as possible, since we offer our own product line to new buyers, and this is our own product designed and engineered in California. And the new one I am just saying, this is the first dual mode vaporizer, I can say. It means the one small product, smaller than iPhone, capable of firing any electronic cigarette tank and capable of firing any vaporizer. It's a 3-in-1 product. And again, this is smaller than iPhone. We have been working on that product, and we will, of course, offer that product on our online store. And that will bring a huge sales and increase the profit significantly.
Great. Okay. And then one of the other questions I might have is, I want to make sure that, obviously an all cash offer on this would be best for you, right? You prefer all cash, straight up deal. But if someone came in and said, look, I want to buy this business and I'm willing to give you 70% of the cash up front, and I'll pay you another 30% after 60 days and after I feel like I've been trained on the business. Is something like that something you're open to? Are you open to like a split or an earn out based on training or performance or something like that?
Yeah, we are open for any opportunities like that. That's fine.
Okay, great. So let me do a kind of a wrap up on this business, talk about it again. Again, the niche is e-cigarettes or vapes, as it's commonly known. This is an e-commerce business, online business. It also includes an offline component. You have a store front in Los Angeles and you're willing to include that in the business. There's $125,000 of inventory that will be included and you're willing to do the training and meet up and everything to get this transferred. The business was originally built in 2013. It's built on the Magento platform, and then you used to do eBay and Amazon sales. You since just sell mainly through your own site and through affiliates. You got 40 to 45% recurring customers. The revenue on this one monthly is just over $84,000. That's a 6-month average. Expenses are just over $62,000 with net profit at $22,000 a month over a 6-month average. It gets 200 to 300,000 page views per month. You did use a PBN, but you also have a diversified link building to the site. And then again, as I said, Magento platform. If you could give me, in the next 30 seconds or so, what would be your best pitch or reason for someone to take a look at buying this site?
First of all, the growing opportunity. Second, the platform, build on that. And the sales increasing. Also, we will launch our new product, and that will increase the sales significantly. Then there's still growing business, and the herbal side still growing, and that's great opportunity. And we still working on that.
Awesome. Thanks. So for anyone listening to this and interested in getting more information, if you're on YouTube or some other platform, go ahead and click on the link in the show notes below, and it'll take you over to empireflippers.com and show you listing 40401. If you're on Empire Flippers, you're on the listing page and you want more information about this business, including the URL, including all of the traffic history, including all of the earnings history, you can make a 100% refundable deposit. Just click on the button on the listing page, make your deposit, and then we'll send you all the details about this business to help you make a buying decision. Again, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for the listeners and checking out this business.